All right, so I am embarking on a 6-day, 5-night trip touring around Alberta with my family, and I've been told I can bring radio gear along. So I am going to take some time and show you all what is in the bag that I am taking with me to do some Parks on the Air activations. First off, on the top, I've got the HRWB Dude Industries Little Dude 6, and I have the POTA Explorer 20. I'm bringing both of those with me because I never know what I'm going to run into. And then, let's open up the front zipper pouch here. I have a fishing rod holder that I use with the POTA Explorer 20. So that's one form of ground stake I use. The next thing I've got is another fishing rod holder, and along with a TPU insert that a buddy of mine has just designed. So that'll hold the POTA Explorer nice and firm down in the inside of this fishing rod support. Of course, it's backwards right now. The stake would normally be out on this end of it, so you kind of have to use your imagination a little bit. But anyway, that's a new design, and hit me up if you want one of these, and I'll see what I can do to convince him to post that file out publicly. So what else is in the bag? Now let's take a look at this side pocket. What's in this side pocket? Oh yes, the hand mic for my Elecraft KX2. Why am I bringing a hand mic? Because I do know how to talk and use sideband. Nothing in that pocket. Okay. So let's keep going here. What's on the inside of this? Well, I have some wire antennas here. Hang on a sec, let me open them up and show you. Okay, so in the zippered pouch I have a PAC-10 with a 1-to-1. That is the 20-meter dipole. These are the 40-meter wire extensions for the dipole. I have my very favorite 20, 30, 40-meter trapped end-fed half-wave with the N7 KOM microlight traps. You see both of them there. And this is constructed of RSE line from VF Comms. And then I have my trusty Tufton N5FY 17-foot, 41-foot end-fed random wire antenna. So between those wire antennas and my Elecraft AX3, not pictured, it will be a very well-rounded antenna kit. Let me continue on here. All right, so I rearranged the table a bit to make it a little bit easier for me. What else have I got here? I have a SIG lunchbox, and inside it, I have a QMX 80 to 20, my Bada Boom radio, and I have a 20 to 10, which I call Bada Bing. It's on loan right now. I have a powered external speaker that'll plug into the side of the QMX. I've got an assortment of cables. This one in particular is a microphone cable. I can use my K6ARK mini mic wired from my KX2 on my QMX with this because all I've done is I've swapped a couple of pins inside the cable. I have my Linovation CTR2 Duo controller, which I'll use in the evenings from the hotel room, connecting back to my SDR at home. I've got a modern Morse paddle and a couple of cables to tie it all together. And then in here, I've got the big stuff. In my Crown Royal bag, I have, power. I have my very favorite INIU 22.5 watt, 37 watt hour battery pack. Now you've seen these posted by others. I've been using INIU for years. It's a USB-C PD port on the output, which is good. It charges up quick. I'm going to carry some USB chargers with me, USB-C chargers with me. So everything in this kit will charge by USB-C. And that's going to be a cool thing. So I carry a variety of cables with it. I carry one for micro USB, one for Lightning for my iPhone, one for USB-C, and I carry a 12-volt triggered USB-C PD power cable, which I can power either of my radios with. All right, so what's in the bag? Well, this bag comes from a spool tenna. Let's see if I can open this without two hands. I can. So first off, I have a couple of spool tenna spare spools, and I keep coax on them. This one's 35 feet of RG174, and there's a bungee cord to hold it in place. And what else is in here? A couple more pieces of feed line. Here's a 16-foot piece of RG316 and a 25-foot piece of Teflon-coated RG174, which is great for in the field use because Teflon coating, it cleans up real nice and easy. Now, last but not least, I've got my Elecraft KX2 bag. This is the CS60 bag, if I recall the number correctly from Elecraft's website. And I'm going to show you all the stuff I have in here. Now, I have a whole separate video about this KX2 kit, and I will go through it in great detail there, but I've got a logbook. I've got my audio cables for doing FT8 off my iPhone. I got a couple of pencils or writing sticks, as I like to call them. I have the K6ARK mini mic for the KX2. Now with this mini mic, what I've done is I actually extended it so that it's a little bit longer. Now it's a nice and simple small microphone to use. This is the one I'll be able to use with the QMX in addition to the KX2 just by switching out the cable. What else have I got in here? I have a SOTAMate adapter. And this SOTAMate adapter is a very cool thing. I'm going to pop a link down below, but in short, what this does is it plugs into the microphone port on the radio, and it tells the radio with a KX2 or a KX3 to go ahead and spot me on FT8, and I use an app on my phone. The really cool part is how it's done. It does it all by transmitting CW and varying the frequency. It's very cool to see in action. Hey, let's go back. What else have I got in here? I have the VK3IL touch paddles. My buddy and I sell this off my website, ve6lk.com/shop, and a TRS cable and a set of plug-in earbuds for those times where I need to be discreet. Then I have the KX2 radio, of course, itself, with a 3D printed lid with my call sign on it and the remove before POTA dust cap on it. So there's the KX2. And then on the other side of the bag, I have, so there's a battery installed in that. Oh yeah, and there's the USB-C charging board in there. That's sold from Golf 7 India Lima Oscar, his website. And so that replaces the KX IBC2 board. Yes, the internal battery charger too, with a USB-C. So it's a direct replacement. If you've got one of those in your KX2, you can swap it out. If you don't have one of those in your KX2, you can install this one. So what else have I got in here? I have a Elecraft KX PD2 paddle, which is quite nice. I have a spare battery, the spare Elecraft battery. And then I got a couple of things in here. Let me pull this out. So these are 5-foot RG174 jumpers. Actually, there's a 3-foot and a 5-foot. I carry two different lengths just in case I need them. And then down in here, I've got my adapters. A binding post, a dual binding post, a dummy load, because there's always a dummy load needed for an antenna somewhere. I have my N6ARA tiny CMC or tiny common mode current choke. I have in here a number of adapters that lead me from BNC to UHF and so on that I might need with my KX2 kit. It's a very trimmed down kit. And so all of this is what I'm going to be carrying on this trip. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you some ideas. Oh, this is a tackle bag from Bass Pro Shops. It's a Series 3600 tackle bag. This one is called the Extreme model. It's well padded and it has lots of very cool things for zipper pulls to make it real easy to use. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. 73.